Hamp Thugs and Harmony, man. All right, Dana, you want to get back to Little Piece of Chicken, but I want to hear Love C been. Well, she was going for a second. Love C, have you been listening in? We can't hear you.
You on mute?
I spoke too soon. We can't hear you. I spoke too soon about her technology. Damn.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
Let's see. Drop out and come back in. Boy, let me read this one real quick. Sweeney with the $5 says all women are proving is they are incapable of raising a kid.
Brother.
Jesus Christ. All right, Dana. I mean,
over off.
I think he said hopefully up. I don't know. Your mic, I think.
Callie, your mic sounds crazy.
You laughing like
Wait, I'm mad that y'all can hear me because it's on mute on my end.
No, we can hear you. It's Borgin though.
That sucks. All right, hang on. Love C gave me the cooties.
Dana, all right. So, Love C, are you back?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am. So,
okay.
Did you hear what just happened?
Not all of it. I did. I heard some of what Mary was saying. I didn't hear the entire debunking of women being at home.
It got crazy. Basically, Love said if the man wants soft guy era, right, which is essentially what women would like to be provided to them. And there's obviously hyperbole in a lot of it, right? But just in terms of the man just providing everything so she can live that soft life, right? She then said, well, what is he good for? Right? If he wants to be in this soft guy era, what does he bring? What's his value? Just penis? That's what she said. Except I don't speak in such vulgarity. She said dick. I speak more, you know. So then you would ask, damn, now that is actually the other way around, she basically painted women's value as slim to none.
No, I didn't.
By nature.
No, what I was saying, part of it too is he ain't talking about protect. Like he's not bringing anything. He want to be taken care of. He want to be taken care of. Protect me, pay for me, make sure I'm okay. That's what soft girl is like. My man to take care of me.
You said, what is he good for, right?
Right. So what's he good for not offering?
So now that women are playing that role, you ask the same question.
Right. But what I'm saying is we can't protect you.
Jesus Christ.
As the men, like he has no value. He's sitting there talking about what he can get from her.
You might no, we heard you. We heard you throw the women on the bus early. You might have Love C talking now. Go ahead, Love C. I think she's gonna let you talk until she starts talking again.
I get what she's saying though.
They got Love C in this shit too. This is crazy.
Well, I don't know. I believe that we have the roles for a reason, and I don't think that a woman saying that she's wants. I don't know about the whole soft girl or soft guy thing. I don't believe that. I think that you're not gonna have a soft life just because you say you want to have a soft life. If you have children, if you have a husband, if you have a home, if you have responsibilities, that's not always going to be soft. I don't believe in the romanticize your life. Sometimes it's not romantic. It's just life. And you have to do what it is that you have to do. Personally, I don't want a soft man. Like, I just don't. I don't want him to be soft even for me, you know, to the point where I can run over him or that he capitulates to me. That wouldn't be enticing to me at all. So I get that it's satire, but it's one of those things that I couldn't even fathom it. So it's hard to really, I don't get the joke of it.
What makes him soft?
What makes a man soft?
Yeah, if he's a house husband, what makes him soft?
I'm not convinced that being a house husband makes him soft. I think a man in general who wants to not lead and wants to not have the it doesn't have a vision, like he's not the driving force behind the family. If he doesn't have a plan for himself and see that I can lead this plan along, he can't lay it out, to me that there's something lacking. I don't think I would call a man soft, period, even if he didn't have all of that together. But I don't think the house husband thing, I honestly don't think most men would be happy doing that. I think a lot of what's happening now is being done and said out of spite. Like child support, if it's wrong, if the system for child support is wrong, then why turn it around so you can benefit from it? If it's wrong, fix what's wrong about it. But if it's okay, if it's on your end, if you're the recipient and then it becomes okay, then is it really a problem you have with the system, or is it a problem that you have because you're not the recipient of what the system provides?
Well, I guess you would have to clarify a few things. Can you lead what doesn't want to be led?
Yeah, you can. It might require more force than if they were a voluntary participant, but you can.
Force legal?
Is force legal? Force only becomes illegal if you are doing something violent, but that force doesn't have to be violence.
Yeah, but it'll have to be violent, right?
Men usually operate from a more strength-based thing, so yes, it would be more violent.
If you take away what a person wants, then you can create force.
Okay, so a level of abuse is necessary.
That's not abuse to take away what somebody wants. It's not abuse. If my children, if they want a phone and they don't do what I say that they're going to do, and they get an electricity punishment, that's not abuse. That's something that you aren't entitled to. It's a luxury that's now removed because you've chosen not to abide by the rules.
Okay, so you don't think men are applying this type of pressure now and still not getting the results?
I honestly don't think that they have the men that are having that problem, I don't think they have a laid out plan that way.
So what I'm asking you, right? So you're saying force is not violent. Are you assuming how do they punish them? How do they punish women? How do they give them consequences right now? You would argue that you can't give women consequences. You're talking to men that don't have a plan. But if you're saying that the only way people that don't want to follow is by force, and we can't put hands on them, what's happening?
Whatever. It depends on your woman. What does she like? If she likes to shop and you've provided a soft life for her where she does not have to work, her shopping is dependent on your financial contribution.
Okay. Do you think that she has a counter?
Everybody has a counter. It's just what you're willing to counter and what you're willing to concede. Okay,
so let's stay on the path. The counter would be what? If he says, I'm not buying you X, Y, and Z, what's the counter?
It depends on what your man likes.
Okay, so she stopped having sex with him, she divorced him, take his kids. Like, what do you think?
It could be whatever. Maybe I'm not giving you a massage. I'm not. Maybe she holds out on sex. Maybe she holds out on other duties around the home.
Okay,
maybe things that are important to him. She doesn't show up at events or functions, things of that nature. It would depend on the nature of your relationship and who you're dealing with.
And so when you see the divorce rates and things of that nature, is that counterpunch harder? What you think?
I actually wouldn't advise people to do it that way. I would advise a compromise so that it doesn't lead to divorce, because it becomes tit for tat if you keep going down the road we just went down, which I think most people do. I think someone has to get to the point where they say, hey, look, I want this, you want that. Let's meet in the middle and do it. Even if we don't want to do it, let's make ourselves do it right now until the feeling catches up with the action. That's how you stay.
But look what you just did, right? You poked holes in your advice, because I don't compromise with my kids. I take the phone, and the phone is this a word, love? Tooken?
You
absolutely not. Absolutely taken.
I've been hanging around y'all for this last 3 hours.
No.
So you,
Not
I
them your
take the phone.
homeboys.
I'm not. I'm not. I take the phone. It's taken. Right. I put my kids in punishment and timeout. They in punishment and timeout. I'm not negotiating with them. So think about what you're saying. Now I'm trying to. This person doesn't want to be led. You're saying that you can lead a person that doesn't want to be led, and in the same breath, you're saying I have to compromise with a person that wants that I need to lead that doesn't want to be led. I've never done that with no players, no kids, the guys that work for me. But now I got to do it for somebody that I'm providing for, protecting, and I have pledged to give my life for. Think about the conundrum.
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming that you're saying not wanting to be led in one aspect, but if you have a woman, if you've married a woman that doesn't want to be led at all, your problem started farther back.
Oh, it's on him still. Okay. Got it.
Yeah, because did he not vet her accordingly to know she didn't?
Got it. Yeah, it's on him. That's why the brothers are saying, the hell with this. It ain't never their fault. Now you pay. You pick me up. I had to think my.
If she doesn't want to lead, there's a consequence for everybody.
Now I got Love C cut me off and shit.
I'm going on mute.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Let's see. I cut you off. I was talking. Go ahead. You got it. Go ahead. I've been being calm. Dana up there huffing and puffing. I ain't say nothing to her. I mean, think about what we think about what we saying. Think about what's happening.
No, I think the issue is the fact that you're comparing women's soft era to men's soft era. When a woman says she's in her soft era or wants to be in a soft era, it doesn't stop us from doing our duties. So for women, being in our soft era is getting what we want, but still doing what we're supposed to do. You still cooking, still cleaning for a household. I feel like it's more just
Mary, hold your horses. We just told you 25% of niggas ain't getting no cheeks in their house. Women are not. Are you saying that women today are submissive overall?
Women that are trying to be in their soft era, yes.
Let me ask you a question real quick. Do you think that women of today are submissive overall?
The majority?
Yes.
I mean, what? Majority of men are not married, right? So if the women are single.
Majority of men are not leading, so it's causing women to have to step into that role.
They're not in relationships.
Able to lead them into their
soft. Hold on, Mary. You ain't saying nothing. Hold on, Mary. Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you a question real quick. Do you think women of today are submissive overall?
No.
What are we talking about, man?
Because I'm saying it's the soft. We're talking about the soft boy, soft girl era. I'm saying if a man says that he wants to be in his soft boy era or whatever the case may be, that takes away his duties as a man. You're not going to protect me. You're not going to provide for me or anything like that. Now, if a woman's in her soft girl era, she's still going to cook for you. She's still going to make sure the kids are taken care of. She's still going to clean. She's still going to do what she's supposed to do.
Stop the cap.